Okay, that show was, we'll get into it, but remember, I'm a positive guy. You guys know this. I like to do a lot of positivity on this channel when I have a chance. And what was the most positive outcome when it came as far as NXT Stand and Deliver 2022? To the moon. To the moon indeed. How is everyone doing? It's your boy here, Apollo from Down, Down, Up, Up. Still losing my voice just as fast as I expected. But I can still talk. It's time for some results and review. And don't worry, we'll get to night one of WrestleMania because one of those matches, I made a really ballsy prediction and it paid off. Props if you remember which one. Now, let's get into NXT Stand and Deliver. Oof. I would probably say this is the worst of all NXT special premium events, whatever you want to call them. I'm not going to call them takeovers, but if you want to include takeovers in this category, this is the worst one. It had to do with some sloppy booking and some very flat finishes. We're going to get to it. But as far as starting the show, didn't have a big issue with it. Nope, did not at all. The pre-show was well done enough. It helps that it was only an hour, unlike the WrestleMania kickoff, which is 2 hours of nothing. Go away. So when we get to the NXT kickoff, we have Raquel Gonzalez, Dakota Kai challenging for the Women's Tag Team Championships in JCJ and Gigi Dolan, Toxic Attraction. No Mandy Rose at ringside. It was okay for what it was. No complaints about the match quality. And the finish was spot on. Out came Wendy Chu with a little distraction in terms of her pillow and some juice. Basically helped take out one of them. I think it was Gigi. And then JC suffered the Chiquita Bomb by Raquel. And 1, 2, 3, new women's tag team champions in the form of two ladies who never had a chance to hold those belts for a decent reign in the first place. It is still strange how they got thrown back together last minute. And the fact that we had a whole women's Dusty Cup tournament that escalated in winners not at all being involved in this tag team championship match. And they get made look even dumber later, but we were ready for that. But as far as the pre-show went, no complaints with the finish. Raquel and Dakota didn't need Wendy's help, but Wendy was attacked, so obviously she was going to be coming looking for revenge her first chance she got. It happened. No problem. No problem at all. Now we start the show. Ladder match. Oh, the ladder match was good. So much more manager interference than I thought, but I liked just about all of it. Everyone put in a solid performance, and I can't criticize anyone. Grayson Waller, I hope you're okay. I cannot stand you on TV, but you're a human being, and most human beings I have enough respect and care for, unless they are careless bum ass workers, which Rich Holland. But Grayson, seriously, I hope that arm's okay. That did not look like a fun landing, and I'm very surprised that that spot was booked in the first place to someone for someone to jump off a ladder and go through ladders instead of bodies on top of ladders. At least one. But no, he took himself out. It was crazy. Crazy, bro. So, hope he's okay. But again, love the rest of the match. No complaints. Fun as long as I wanted it to be. And the ending we all wanted. Oh, man. It looked like Mello had a chance. Looked like Escobar had a chance. Sokoa was putting in some work. But then Cameron Grimes went to the moon and captured his first major singles title in NXT. North American champion, Cameron Grimes. And it was great. It was great. It was really great. It was really special for me. I was wondering if they were going to do it because now we're talking about his father passing, his goals to make up for his father before and or after his passing. This was a big deal, and I was so happy to see Grimes get his moment. He's one of the real last OGs that NXT has at this point, and he's champion, and I really hope this won't just be a simple one-off. transitional champion nonsense. Give him a good couple of months with it. I don't think he'll hold it for too long, but he's Cameron Grimes. He's champion. He's going to have fun with it. Work with it. Remember how easy it was to book the $1 million title storyline. It was great. It was fun. Him as North American champion should be fun too. Then, the rest of the show unfortunately started to decline. Hate to say it early, but we'll get through it, and you might understand what I mean here. Tony D'Angelo coming out with the Gabagoo, the friend. Don't really know because I didn't pay that much attention to it. Taking on Tommaso Ciampa, who, of course, we couldn't just give him his original theme to go off on. We did that for Johnny. That was very special to me, but not for Ciampa. Ciampa was very cool in this match, though, even before it started, doing some Triple H and Shawn Michaels posing. Shout out to the NXT dads, even some Triple H moves in the match. Face buster, spine buster, all that good stuff. And, like, the match was okay. I liked it. The false finishes were pretty good. Tony's low blow into that fisherman's neck breaker. Not quite, but good try. Ciampa got the Widow's Bell, fairy tale ending. I wondered if Tony was going to kick out, but yep, kicked out. Nice try. Good false finish. And of course, earlier, Ciampa was trying to get the concrete exposed. The mat was giving him a bit of a problem, but he was able to get it exposed. We knew it was going to be part of the match. And unfortunately for Ciampa's benefit, it did not go his way. So, DDT by Tony onto the exposed concrete. We knew that was going to be it. Tony was going to get him back in the ring, hit him with one big move. But no! He talked to him, and then he kicked him in the head. It didn't look like a bad kick, but just kicked him in the head and pinned him. Are you kidding me? That was the finish. That was not impressive. That was dumb. That was really, really dumb. At least when Gargano and Ricochet had their spot on the concrete, Gargano hit a final beat to send it home. But that was pathetic for a finish, especially if that's the last time we see Ciampa wrestle anywhere associated with NXT. The finish, though, afterwards was pretty nice. Ciampa looked like he was just going to walk to the back, but then Triple H came out, gave him a hug, gave him some talking to, and gave him one more moment out. It was really nice to see, because I was hoping somebody would come out. And I was very nervous for a second because it looked like the camera cut when Ciampa was still in the ring. And I'm thinking, really, we're not going to do any nice send-off? Because I think it's it. I don't think he'll be on the next NXT like Johnny was. But no, we cut back. Whoever screwed up made up for their mistake. Then we move on, and this is where I need my list. Yes, this was some booking. Triple threat for the tag team championships. Creed Brothers, MSK, Imperium. And of course, why not? Let's change Imperium's music during an NXT special event. Idiots, man. Why do they change music during big events? Idiots. Especially if it's music we've never heard of. But I digress. The match, though, again, it was fun. Loved it. Creed Brothers were putting on a power, MSK flying around like crazy, and Imperium just not taking this nonsense. I'm thinking to myself, okay, the Creed Brothers got some good hype. They're teasing us they're going to win. But there's got to be something more because of this attacker storyline. But no! No. I couldn't believe it either. No, instead, the Creed Brothers get taken out by MSK. By Imperium. The Creed Brothers got taken out by Imperium. One of them sent into the stairs. Other one got an Imperium bomb on the outside. And just when Imperium looked like they were ready to retain, MSK did a few more flips, one into a power bomb, and then just won. And here's the thing. I was expecting either them or Imperium to win. I didn't have a problem with them winning. My problem was we had a whole storyline going into this, and we did nothing with it. Especially when I thought I was convinced MSK were the attackers. But we don't know. Nothing. MSK just won the belts. And I had very mixed feelings about it at the time. So, yeah, that was a choice. That was certainly a choice. Next up, the Women's Championship match. Fatal 4-Way. Mandy, Rose, Io Shirai, Kaylee Ray, Cora Jade. Again, bit of a toss-up this one. And Wasn't too sure halfway through the match what we were doing, but then I was getting confident, like, okay, Mandy's not doing too much right now. Is this just going to be a steal? And hey, say what you want. I was ready for it. Kaylee Ray finally got Io with Gory Bomb. Played around with no, I think she got Cora with it, and then Io got the moonsault, and then Mandy came back in with a running knee and then just pinned Io. Pretty pathetic finish, but for Mandy, it wasn't the worst thing they could have done. I was not surprised. I'm pretty sure I picked Mandy, and her title reign was not yet over. Toxic Attraction may have lost the tag belts, but they are still intent on keeping the main NXT Women's Championship. By the way, it's a new belt, white strap, some new little colors on it. Not the worst change in the world. At least it's not a rainbow of random colors. But fun fact, that happened. Also, a lot of fancy entrances, too. Creed Brothers got one. I'm pretty sure MSK got one with the DJ. And Mandy Rose got a weird shout out to the Shawn Michaels WrestleMania 25 entrance. So yeah, some weird ones. You want to see some weird entrances? Check out this weekend shows. Now then, we move on to Gunther, aka Walter, who of course his music got changed because my goodness, taking on LA Knight. This was flat. Yeah, I don't want to be that guy, but I expected more. I guess I shouldn't have. Every time Walter competes at these kind of events, you know you're going to get something special. This was just something. It was the bare minimum of a match. It wasn't bad. It was just there. That's the thing. LA Knight got some offense, a bit more than I expected, but then Walter just hit the basics. Splash, powerbomb, it's over. Done. Moving on. So yeah, that happened. And then the main event. Ooh, boy. Well, here's the thing. I am all for Dolph Ziggler. Love him in NXT. And Braun Breaker had to do a stupid chainsaw thing and his usual amount of botches during the match. But no offense, I don't hate Breaker. I like Breaker. It's just I really do like looking for all of his botches every match because they're very funny. It's not a shot to Breaker. He's good. I like him. It's not like he drops people on their heads. Solid stuff. But this match wasn't so solid. There was one botch too many for me to enjoy, an exposed turnbuckle early that I knew was going to be used at some point. And then it was what I was expecting. Breaker got sent into it. Super kick. Dolph Ziggler won. Ziggler is still the NXT champion. And this really didn't make any of them look good. I didn't get any kind of good feeling. It was very similar to 2017 with Nakamura and Bobby Roode at TakeOver Orlando, I believe. It was the bare minimum, which is sort of how this show felt. Then again, maybe it never could have gotten a good feeling with it being the same day as one night of WrestleMania. But we're through it. It was okay in places. It was not so okay in places. But Cameron Grimes went to the moon and won the North American Championship. That's what matters to me. That's what matters to me. I think that's all we need to go through. I got a WrestleMania results and review video to do, and a voice that is slowly depleting. I am excited for that one. If you don't know why, woo! That should be your answer. We'll see you guys in that. Let me know what you most look forward to at Stand and Deliver and what you're most excited about tonight at WrestleMania Night 2. We'll catch you later. Keep it real.